If you are ready to have your most successful year yet, keep watching. Hello gorgeous girl, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to talk about goal setting for 2021. Oh yes, honey. So if you're new here, hello, I'm Tracy. I put out brand new fitness, wellness, and lifestyle videos every single week. So if you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And for everyone, definitely make sure that you click on that bell icon so that you always know whenever I have a brand new video that goes live. So we made it through 2020, so that's in and of itself something to celebrate, right? And here we are in 2021. And if you're anything like me, some of you might be feeling a little sheepish about setting goals in this new year, because after last year, who knows what's gonna happen? But I really want to encourage you that it is really important that you get clarity and that you do set goals of what you want to achieve for the year ahead. And here's why. We know that New Year's resolutions have an 80% chance of failing. That's a really, really high percentage, and that happens by February. And it's been proven time and time again that when you put pen to paper and you get really, really clear on what it is that you want to achieve, you have a much higher success rate than you would if you were just floundering around. And we don't want that for you, right? So you've probably heard of the term SMART goals, right? Well, we're gonna take that and we're gonna tweak it a little bit, because that's what I do. We're gonna actually turn your SMART goals into smarter goals. So for this video, you definitely want to grab a pen and paper, because I want you to go through this process with me. So the S in SMART goals usually means specific, and it is important that you are specific. So for instance, women in my weight loss program, they'll often say, I want to lose weight in the beginning. And so then I ask them, well, how much weight would you like to lose, and by when, and why is that important to you? So you want to be really specific. Don't just say something that's broad and overreaching like get fit, lose weight, or whatever your goal is. Get really specific. What will that mean for you? You know, lose 20 pounds by March, right? That's very specific. But to make it even smarter, you also want to make it sensory. What will you feel? What will you see? What will you hear? What will you even taste when you reach your goal? So as much as you can, because everyone relates to different senses, what sense will really fire you up and be really, really juicy for you that makes you actually want to achieve that goal? So make it sensory. And also with the S, we also want to make sure that it's simple. So what I mean by that is, you set yourself up for failure if you do what I used to do, which was like, think you're gonna overhaul your whole life, become a completely different person, and that's gonna happen because the clock hit January 1st. That's not gonna be the case, and by the time you're watching this, it's about mid-January, right? So it's never too late to restart and reset. So we want to make it really simple. So what I always do, and what I tell my students and my clients to do, is really pick 1 to maximum 3 areas in your life that you want to focus on this year. 1 to 3. I'm a huge fan of 90-day goals. So if you're like me and the thought of like planning for a whole year kind of freaks you out, don't worry, girlfriend, I got you. You can just do, okay, what do I want to achieve in the first quarter, and have a 90-day goal. But really make sure that you keep it simple. Again, set yourself up for success. Keep it simple, keep it sensory, and be specific. The M is measurable, right? How will you know when you've reached it? So again, saying something like, I want to get fit. No. How many times a week will you actually commit to working out? What will that look like, so that you know that you're either on track or you're off track? That is what we all know with SMART goals. But to make it even smarter, we also want to make it meaningful to you. So what is it that's going to just light you up and again draw you to it, right? We've already got your senses involved, but what's going to be like a big old hell yes to you? So maybe it's, if getting fit is your goal for 2021, maybe it's, I can see myself, on a beach vacation wearing a bathing suit, and I feel so confident. And that's so important to me because then I'll have, more energy to chase after my kids, or my romantic relationship will get better. You see where I'm going here? So you want to draw it out, flush it out so that it's meaningful to you. The A in SMART goals traditionally is attainable, and I say a big red X through that, because who's to say what's attainable and what's not? Hate that, okay? So we want to change the A for our smarter goals to as if now, and now is key, okay? So I tell my students and my clients this all the time. If you say like, I wanna be fit, I wanna lose weight, I wanna feel confident in my body, whatever that is, or someday I will, what you're doing is you're putting the energy forward. It's not in the current space, it's not in now. And that's what I call, it's like little kid energy, like someday I will, oh mommy, please. No. As if now. So if your goal is to feel confident in your body, you wanna lose weight, you wanna be fit, and you're really specific about it, right? All right, as if now. Well, if I already achieved that, what would I do? I'd be wearing the clothes that I love to wear. Act as if now. So no matter, even if you're on your weight loss journey, start wearing clothes now that feel really good for you so that you feel your most confident. You get it? Act as if now. If you are the person that's already working out 5 to 6 times a week, all right, when I have the choice of watching something on Netflix or getting up and doing my workout and pressing play, I'm gonna be that person. Act as if now, all right? So, we don't need to do that attainable, says who, but act as if now. So the R for SMART goals normally is realistic, which again, big red X here. We're not down with that because again, realistic according to whom? Miracles and magic happen all the time. Who's to say that you can't reach your body goals in 5 months, even if you've struggled year after year after year? Maybe this is the year that you put the line in the sand and you go there and you've just committed, right? So there's no one going to say that it's realistic, but what resources, that's what the R stands for. What resources do you maybe already have available to you, or resources that you need in order to make this happen, right? So let's use fitness again. If your goal is to get really super fit in 2021, you're over having low energy, you're over, not feeling good in your body, what resources do you need? All right, what resources do you already have? Well, I already have a great pair of sneakers. I have workout clothes. I have, a great YouTube channel by Tracy Campoli. Or what resources do you need? Maybe you're the kind of person that knows that you need more accountability. You need a partner, you need a program, right? You need to invest in a trainer or a program or a coach or something. But be resourceful. What resources do you have? Note that. And what resources do you need? And then commit to them, right? So the T in most SMART goals is timed, and that is important. I agree with that because we do want to put a date on it. Be specific, okay? Because again, when we're incorporating our senses, we want to put a date on it. Let's say, it's March 15th of 2021 and I have achieved X, Y, and Z, and you're really, really specific. We do want to have time on it, but additionally, we also want to have it make us move toward it. And here's what I mean by that. A big mistake, especially when it comes to health and wellness, that I see my students and my clients make before they start working with me, is they'll say like, I don't want to feel overweight anymore, or I don't want to be out of shape anymore. I don't want to. And what are we doing here? Well, we're talking and focusing on all the things that we actually don't want. And that's a big, big mistake. What we want to do is train our subconscious mind to move towards what we actually do want. I'm ready to be fit. I am fit. I am losing 20 pounds. I am working out 6 days a week, right? Something that pulls you toward it. So it's not what you don't want. It's not what you're done with. It's what you actually do want and something that you're moving towards. So we went through the SMART goals, but let's make them even smarter. smarter. So the E for the smarter means that you're fully embodying it. So again, this is another way to really bring in your senses, and this is the really fun part. This is actually my favorite part of the goal setting process. It's like, if you already had what it is that you desire, who would you be? What would your identity be? What would the thoughts that you would think? How would you hold yourself? What actions would you take or no longer take, right? So we really want to start embodying them, and that's really key, and that's when the magic really happens when it comes to achieving your goals with so much ease. And the R for our smarter goals is reviewing, recognizing, and refining. So you want to check in, right? Remember I said earlier that I really am a huge fan of 90-day chunks, right? I made a huge mistake once, and specifically in my business, where I thought, this year I'm focusing on X, right? Well, if I had done this process of review, I would have seen so much quicker that what I was actually focusing on just wasn't working, and I could have refined it, I could have recalibrated, I could have changed it a little bit. So it's really important that you check in, and if needed, refine things as you need. You know, that lets you be open to surprise. Wow, this is actually working much quicker than I thought. Wouldn't it be great? You know, I had a student recently go through this where she thought that it would take her a year to reach her goal of 51 pounds. She reached her goal in 5 months, just 5 months, right? So then she gets to have the whole entire rest of the year being her embodying that new weight loss and keeping those results. And wouldn't that be a good problem to have, right? So it's really important that you review your goals and refine them, and don't make the mistake of thinking I'll only be happy when. So you want to recognize, and what I mean by that is celebrate those successes, those markers all along the way. Another reason why those 90-day chunks are so effective and so great when it comes to actually achieving your goals, because you'll have many celebration points along the way. I hope that you are feeling ready to set some strong and juicy goals for 2021. I know that I am, and I hope that you'll be with me along the way. If fitness is one of your goals and you are ready in 2021 to get more fit than ever, to have more energy than you've ever had, then I definitely want you to grab my Ultimate Transformation Cheat Sheet. It's a completely free cheat sheet, and it's gonna break down the 5 fitness mistakes that you're probably making that you didn't even know you were making. So if you haven't already grabbed it, definitely click on the link below this video and get your free cheat sheet today. All right. You are amazing. I definitely want to hear from you. Was this video helpful for you? If so, give it a thumbs up, and please do leave me a comment down below. I always try to respond to every comment that you guys leave me. So that's what I've got for you today. You are amazing. Happy New Year. Mwah! And I'll see you next time. Bye.